Hi, this is Isabelle Letzler, the place to be to develop your skills and grow your potential. So today I wanted to give you 3 tips on what to do to move your job search forward in the summer. So the 3 tips are actually following or modeling my course online. I will post the link below. My 3 steps are building up your profile, building up your resume, your cover letter, and then finally going into networking. So the first step, again, building up your profile in the summer. This is something you have a bit more time to do. So you can actually take that step back, work on your profile, what it is that you want to do, set some goals, look at your online profile, make sure it matches what your goal is. A lot of people don't update their profiles online. So it's something that gives a little bit of an impression that you're not synchronized. So if a recruiter gets a cover letter and a resume with a goal on it, and they look at your LinkedIn and they don't see the same thing, it's a little bit misleading. So this is why my course starts there. It's building up your profile, making sure that you know what it is that you're looking for, you have a goal set. So the goal, for example, would be I want to be an accountant in a multinational in Geneva. It's usually very precise. What it is that you need to do right now to get you there. Do you need to take accounting courses? Do you need to learn French because you want to work in Geneva? Do you need to build up your network in Geneva to hear about accounting jobs? So these are some of the examples of working backwards with your goals. So number 1 is build up your profile. Number 2 is going to be about refreshing your resume. So usually people don't have time, during regular season, if you're working already, you have family, etc. So resumes are usually not updated. And if you want to be successful, I worked with a client recently where I have her basically redo a resume at least 3 times to make it look really nice. Don't forget that Switzerland is a very picky country in terms of applications. You have tons of qualified people that want to work in Zurich and Geneva, for example, because these are some of the most prestigious places that you can actually grow your career in. The salaries are high, but not only that, it's quite prestigious. You have some of the biggest banks are in Geneva. Same in Zurich. You have some startups. You have a lot of people in the jewelry and luxury sector, in not-for-profit. So you have some of the best companies to work for in Switzerland. So the ticket of entry is going to be quite high. You can't afford to have a half-done CV or not very clear resume. You need to be perfect. So this is what I work on with clients, is really to have them have a very, very good resume with everything filled out properly. You don't want to play with your application in Switzerland. So this is part 2 of my course. And finally, number 3 is networking. So in the summer, technically you have a bit more time, so you can go to networking events. You can meet people and start, having some connections that will help you get towards your goal. So if you want to work in Geneva, you need to understand the Geneva market. You need to start making connections there. So I use a tool called Shaper. Talk about it in my course. A client gave me feedback that it really helped him meet some people in Switzerland, and he's actually in another country, but he was able to connect with people in Switzerland with this application, because it gives you that option where you can actually locate where you want to connect. So if you're in another country, you can easily meet people in Geneva, which is difficult in person. If you're in Brazil or you're in China, you can't just go to an event overnight. It takes a lot of preparation and travel, which I would recommend to do, by the way, if you can. It's more effective is to meet people in person. But again, if you're a busy executive, it's not easy. This is why I think Shaper is great, because it helps you meet people, meet virtually, connect with people a little bit all over the world. Again, LinkedIn I talk about also in my course, because I think it's a great resource. The thing is with LinkedIn, there's an email feature, which makes it a little more difficult. And also people are not really in the mindset necessarily to talk to you. Whereas on Shaper, it's part of the deal when you sign up on Shaper that you're open to meet people. Again, I don't have a lot of time right now to be on Shaper, but I know when I use it, I can easily, you get about 10 contacts a day that are sent to you. You can easily, in a week, connect with at least 10 people. So you can only imagine 10 times 4, 40 people in 1 month. This is going to grow your network. I really believe in it. And again, the feedback I'm getting from a client who followed my course he's already connected with people in Switzerland. So this is it. I hope you found this helpful. Again, the link to my course will be below to watch the webinar at least, which will give you even more information. I will talk to you soon.